Well, looky here. You are listening to someone who is bold, authentic, diverse, unpredictable. Baby, I am unapologetically Ramon, and you have entered my zone, the QB zone, baby. Hello, somebody.
Rock Legion.
No innocence allowed. So today, that is our topic. I want to welcome you guys back to another episode of the QB Zone. I'm looking forward to this episode because you guys will see two familiar faces that were fan favorites from last season. I'm glad to have them two back together because, yeah, we definitely had a good old episode last season. And I have a newbie here.
If not us, then who?
I have Miss Tanisha Benjamin. How are you doing? This is our newbie.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome down to the QB Zone. So, returning, we have Tiffany Daniels and Jacques Toussaint.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
So, we're going to jump right on into it. My first topic I want to talk to you guys about, and I want you to be completely transparent. Tiffany, you know how we do. Tanisha, we have our good old conversations at work.
You do.
Pillow talk. Pillow talk. What's the first thing that comes to your mind, Jacques, when you think of pillow talk? How would you define it?
Motherfuckers talking too much in the bedroom. They ain't saying shit they ain't supposed to be saying.
Tiffany.
You need to get off.
Tiffany, how would you define pillow talk?
I really don't do pillow talk.
Okay.
I mean, I would say, I don't know, maybe just I don't know, conversation between you and a significant other or a person that you dealing with.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you,
just don't do
Tanisha?
it.
We all pillow talk whether we realize it or not.
Okay. Elaborate.
It could be in the bedroom. It could be just sitting on the couch with your spouse. It could be like any little thing. You guys are just conversing
Talking too fucking much.
Yeah. Sometimes it could be talking too much, but at the same time, you don't want to expose your spouse or whatever information like you're releasing, I guess.
Right.
Okay, so I must say this. So I'm with the shits. I'm Greek. So motherfuckers get the pillow talking and start talking, saying what they supposed to be saying, and the next little shit hit the fan. They should get their mouth fucking shut. I'm just saying this though.
And you know, that's interesting you brought that up because one of the points that I was going to bring up later on is doing pillow talk. Should there be anything that's off limits or inappropriate to discuss? Because I have been in situations where the wrong information has been disclosed. Things that probably should have been kept confidential. I can just say me and Jacques both being a part of Greek organizations, that I have had the experience where things that probably should have stayed between fraternity brothers or sorority sisters end up being slipped out doing pillow talk. You don't have a good nut and then you lost your damn mind. So do y'all think that there's ever a time where, pillow talk can backfire, Tanisha?
Yeah, it can. You have to be very mindful of the things that you say. I do feel like I'm not going to tell my spouse, like, all my friends' personal information. Like, I ain't doing that. I'm not giving you the nitty gritty. I'm going to protect them the same way I'm going to protect you, but I'm not telling you their business.
Tiffany, so you don't pillow talk at all. Have you ever
I
had that
guess
experience?
I do, because Tanisha just said it. It don't have to be in the bedroom. It could be on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
So I know when I had conversations with my significant other, it's mostly either on the phone or when you come home for a couple of minutes and you go back to work, and it's not really in the bedroom. It's normally like either in the kitchen and on the couch, in the dining room, wherever we at. But I tell my boyfriend everything.
And even some stuff that I probably should have been confidential between friends, or do you kind of walk that fine line?
I don't tell them all that now.
Okay.
First of all, women's business is women's business.
Okay.
Just like men's business is men's business.
Okay.
There's certain things that I know you don't tell me. Go, Jock. Go, because you already with the shit. You started off all with the shit.
What you gonna say, Jock?
Because some motherfuckers can keep their mouth shut. They gonna tell their homeboy missing their homegirl in their home, and like you in bed. Now, I don't tell my girl like, oh, this what's going on. Or I talk about my homeboy. Got that day, she got her homegirl, and would tell her fucking homegirl. Next thing you know, this shit done got back to my home. Nah, I'm good, fam. Quit talking this whole.
I mean, your old lady talk to.
If you married, that's different. Like if you married, that's different, because if you married, I feel like when you married, you're obligated to tell your partner everything, like your wife, you ladies in here, your husbands, like you want to make sure that you're communicating. I see you shaking your head over there. You want to tell your partner everything?
Not my friend's business. It's just certain things. Listen, when it comes to my friends, when they come to me in confidence, I'm not.
There's boundaries.
If it's gonna affect him, then yes. But if it's not, no. I'm sorry.
So you're saying that when somebody is married, you say, you know what, you're a husband and wife, right? Mm-hmm. You mean tell me that you're gonna hide shit from your husband?
I'm not hiding shit from my husband, but my husband's gonna understand when me and my friends are talking. He's not gonna want to sit up under women and listen to what we're saying. That would be extremely weak. That's like me sitting up under a whole gang of men while y'all having y'all conversation. No. Okay. I don't have to do that unless we're all in the mix. That's a little different. But I feel like I'm gonna respect my friendships the same way I'm gonna respect his friendships.
So okay, that's gossiping aspect, right? That's gossiping, right? So that's the gossiping aspect. So like if it's not gossiping, okay. If it's not gossiping, that's one thing. So I'm one question. Let me ask a question. Coach, you're married, right, Coach? So you would expect your wife to tell you a lot, everything that goes on, if it's not gossiping in her life, right?
Mr. Ramon sipping on his drink for me.
Okay, so see, this man had been married for about 5-6 years, right? Great kid, beautiful wife. He said, if it's not gossip, if he put him like, if it's some serious shit, I don't want to know. If it's just going on, I don't want to know. If it's just gossip, woman shit, I don't care about that. But if it's some shit that like I want to know. I don't care if your home got in a fight, it's about to get shot. I don't want to know because that involves you directly. Because it's
certain things you're gonna know. But
like, tell them, but women's business is women's business.
100%. You know what? Y'all got that. Here y'all go.
I can't do Jacques. He already read it. Already.
So when I was looking up pillow talk, one of the definitions I came across is it's an intimate conversation between two lovers. This conversation can occur before or after sex, but not always. It does not need to precede or follow physical intimacy or sex. When it comes to different ways to engage in pillow talk, some of the things that I came across was keep it light, listen, enjoy the silence, touch your partner, avoid distractions. So, Jacques and Tanisha, what are one or two ways that you enjoy engaging in pillow talk?
I don't.
Jesus have mercy. We're gonna dive deep into that. Tanisha.
Y'all just want the booty. He don't want to talk. He don't want to do nothing.
What society like? Yeah, because like the definition of pillow talk is really like telling your friend's business, and I don't really know.
So
yeah, like I said, so like I agree with you on that completely, Tanisha. I think it's a fine line. So when we're saying pillow talk, what are we saying? At the end of the day, pillow talk means gossiping. Because if I'm living with my girl and we're having conversations about life, that's not pillow talking. That's me having conversations with my girl about life. But if I'm over here gossiping with the thing that's happening, she gossiping me, that's pillow talking. You know what I'm saying?
I'm very intrigued, and I like the fact that you guys bring this definition and perspective of pillow talk, because to be honest, for so many years, whenever I thought of pillow talk, I thought of an intimate conversation between two people just got through fucking. But then I've had experiences indirectly where it's been pillow talk going wrong. So, like I said, people sharing things they don't need to share. And when you look at it from the perspective that Tanisha and Jacques provided, it is in a way a form of gossiping, because a lot of times that's what's going on. You're talking about what's occurring, and a lot of times people who don't have no self-control over their mouth, they end up gossiping or sharing their friends' business or things like that. Have you ever experienced pillow talk going wrong? I know Jacques said he don't pillow talk. He just like the wham bam and send them home. Tanisha, for you, have you ever had an experience with a pillow talk going wrong? Like, did this nigga really just share this shit with me?
Yeah.
How did you respond? Like, what was that? What was going through your mind? How did you respond?
I think you need to go have a conversation with that individual and not me.
Was it public sex, or was it
just sitting down, chilling, just, in an intimate setting?
Okay.
But yeah, you got to go straight to the horse. Like, there's certain things like I can't hand feed you. Like, you're an adult, handle your shit. So.
So, in regards to spending an intimate moment with the person you're in a relationship with, what is one of your favorite components of intimacy, Tiffany? And I know you hood and rough, so you probably like, what? When you and your man get intimate, or having moments of intimacy is not just the sex part. There's so many other ways to be intimate without sexual activity. So what is one of your favorite ways to be intimate with you and your partner?
I'm with Jacques. Just give me what I want, and
have mercy, Jesus.
I'm
not here to talk.
Like,
I'm here to.
No, you're talking, Jacques. You're talking. I'm with Jacques on that. I want what I want.
But you've been in your relationship for a long time. Jacques has not. Y'all ain't had no moments of intimacy?
No, I'm not. Okay, so I'm not your typical romantic or intimate type of girl. Okay. I don't even know how to be romantic. I really don't. I'm gonna be sitting on it. I don't even know how to console somebody when they crying.
You don't.
So,
and we got funny stories about that.
Okay, we don't need an amen from the choir.
Did somebody say amen?
Yes. This one back here, because she know I can't console people. People know I can't. But I don't know. I don't know how to be romantic. I don't know how to be intimate.
Okay.
Like, it's just not.
How about you, Tanisha?
I mean, touching, cuddling, kissing. I mean, it could be the smallest thing.
Okay. Smaller thing really speak volumes for you.
Mm-hmm.
Jacques, are you afraid of intimacy? Are you afraid of romance?
That's that simp shit.
That's a what?
That's simp shit.
So you are in, God knows, I don't know if you're in one now, but you've been in relationships. You don't be romantic and intimate. Like, how do you express, like, you're not gonna sit and tell me every relationship is just, let's get a nut and go about our business.
No, of course not. But you're talking about like, it's deep, because from the beginning, I mean, like, when it first started, my goal is to bang, bang, wham, down. But sometimes shit happens. You just fall in the deep end, catch a little bit of feelings, But as in like, but it's just like intimacy, like ensuring affection, some flowers, that type of stuff, Who asked you?
I must be weird because I don't even like flowers either.
You like flowers?
Really?
I don't. I think flowers stink, but girls, they like flowers.
Oh my God.
So what gesture?
Hey, quick question. Y'all ever seen a girl smell a flower? I'm like, what the hell are you smelling? The fuck?
I don't smell nothing either. Because when I get roses, it's just like, okay, I just put the water in there, the powder in there, and they be eating.
What the fuck you smell it?
It don't smell like nothing to me.
They'd be like,
Flowers.
what the fuck you smelling? Bugs?
Oh my God.
all right, but no. Okay, but okay, let's get back to track. But continue what you were saying.
Why, when it comes to intimacy or romance and really showing emotion and feelings, you tend to avoid or dilute the topic? Have you been traumatized with heartbreak?
There you go, right there. So I feel like I found the right person. What was it? I've been broke so many times. Don't know what to do. That's how I am right now. I'm gonna just chill out until I find the right person to just, like really, really, really like give that affection to. I feel like I've been disappointed so many times in the past few years. Just like at this point, like I'm gonna just vibe and just focus on my money and focus on just traveling the world and whatever I want to do on my own, being alone and loving myself. Shit, I feel like I think a lot of issues come with people is like like that with me, like I was seeking love from other people, like, oh, I'm gonna buy you this nice thing. They're like, oh yeah, you gonna like it. You gonna like, oh, me buying, but you going, but shit, I got my ass cheated on sometimes, some of the other shit happened with my old girl where she but I think now I'm loving myself. I'm seeing the world. I'm traveling. I'm enjoying my money. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm enjoying my job. And I just when it's time, I will know it's time. I just feel like I've been trying to rush, trying to grow up fast because my mama wanted a grandson. Like I told her last week, lady, you gotta wait.
Mm-hmm. And I gotta say, the short time I've known you, I've loved the growth that you've had, and you are really thriving and enjoying life, like professionally, traveling all over the place. What were you in, like 4-5 different places in the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, I just did a European tour.
Yeah, like that stuff. That's amazing. One of the things I came across I thought was interesting is that the term pillow talk comes from the word pillow mate. And do you know in the 1870s this was the slang for prostitution? I swear. Like I'm just on the Google.
Leave it up to Ramon to find this information.
Stuff like that said not to me. I'm just on the Googler. So I typed in, let me see what people say about pillow talk. And in the 1870s, the colonizers, because they want no niggas, colonizers used it to refer to prostitution. Yeah. Pillow talk. Also, another thing about pillow talk. The heart rate of those in a romantic relationship who have developed a strong bond can synchronize if they stare into each other's eyes for 3 minutes. So next time y'all with a boo thing, just stare into each other's eyes for 3 minutes.
That's awkward. Yeah,
like stare into each other's eyes for 3 minutes. Put your hands on each other's heart and watch it be synchronized. Y'all should try it. Tiffany, you got a man. Try it tonight.
Don't do that shit and cuss your ass out.
What you mean? I think
he's gonna be like, why are you saying that? Be like that.
Yeah, there's 3 minutes. Go on and time it for 3 minutes. So I am going to give a little, I guess, educational tip or educational thing. When it comes to pillow talk, here are some of the benefits. When couples engage in conversation and cuddling with their boyfriend or girlfriend, the production of the hormone oxytocin increases. Oxytocin is the love hormone or bonding hormone, which helps people feel closer and more connected. So the question of what's pillow talk includes its effect on our bodies and minds, which is an additional benefit to the relationship. Some of the other benefits of pillow talk: higher relationship satisfaction, better sex life, enhanced trust, increased intimacy, better communication skills, getting to know your partner, and yeah, I'll leave it with those. Do any of those benefits stand out to you, Tanisha, or do you disagree with any of them?
I agree with some of them.
Okay. Now, disadvantages to pillow talk. I know we kind of touched on. Wait a minute, is that PJ?
He's crying. He
They
mad.
say, oh, he done got a little taller.
Oh yeah, he got taller and bossy.
Oh, bossy like his mama.
I guess he bossy and climbing on stuff and jumping off the couches and yeah. But
your microphone muted.
The one that you said you get to know your partner better.
Mm-hmm.
That's what stand out to me.
Okay.
I like that one actually.
Okay.
Because intimate moments, you're able to, get people in a vulnerable position where they would say things to you that they necessarily wouldn't say.
Absolutely. And y'all women, y'all getting vulnerability out of a man can really be a magical tool for y'all women. Y'all will use that to y'all advantage.
Child, please, I can't get nothing vulnerable out of past, child.
Why do you think that is, Tanisha? That
a lot of the men that I typically deal with, they just fight me. I mean, it's at first I'm like, why he telling y'all this? Then I had to realize like maybe I'm giving like a real open spirit, non-judgmental here. So sometimes it's all on what you're projecting and what you're giving also.
Okay. Now question. Pillow talk versus dirty talk. What's the difference? Jacques. Because I know he with the shits. I want to see what the hell he finna say. I'm finna kill this boy.
I'm sorry. So essentially, pillow talk, gossiping as fuck. Dirty talk, I'm trying to get in your drawers.
Which one do you prefer? Dirty talk?
Dirty talk. I'm gonna talk myself into your drawers.
Now, do you do dirty talk during sex or not? Or depends?
Nah, we get there before. I might tell you, how you liking that shit. I might slap your ass.
What do you mean? What do you mean we're not doing it?
I mean, we are, but like not. But it's not gonna be as heavy as it before.
It ain't gonna be heavy, but we gotta talk hard.
We gotta talk. We're gonna talk, but it won't be as heavy as because to get to the door is hard,
but sometimes
I gotta maintain. You gotta maintain. Like, you work out hard, you get a 6-pack, and then you good. You gotta maintain that. You just gotta maintain that.
But sometimes all you need is that little bit of sprinkle.
Just,
right on top.
Just something like this.
Just a little bit, to get it right.
So I agree with you.
Jacques, you single?
As a Pringle.
Tanisha, you single?
I am.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? Jacques so amazing. JLC so amazing. I'm gonna say it right now. I live in New York.
I feel like y'all can give each other a run for y'all money. Now, Tanisha, dirty talk versus pillow talk. What is your view and likings with dirty talk?
First, you gotta know how to dirty talk.
Hello.
Because it's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? It's a time to be quiet and it's a time to say something. So you just gotta read the room.
Hello. Have you ever had a dirty talk going wrong moment?
Yes.
And were you able to rebound and stay in the moment, or did it just fuck up the whole moment? Like, nah, I'm done. Get away from me.
I'm gonna put my hand over your mouth or tell you to stop.
That is so funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be dry. Instant dryness. Desert.
So you've had a bad dirty talk moment that just dried you up, ruined the whole moment.
Yeah, it was.
That is so interesting.
And when a woman that ain't no fun.
Hello.
It ain't. The fun is over. The fun is over.
Jacques, have you ever had a bad dirty talk moment where she just went a little too far? Like, wait a minute, now what the fuck you saying? Because I know I've seen in movies sometimes where people, of course I know it's a movie, but somebody say some shit that they don't went too far. Like, you don't went a little too dirty. Like, let's say you're an interracial couple and you don't use a few racial slurs. I think it's funny because I'm not in it, but I do think that dirty talk can go a little too far.
It can.
Yeah.
I mean,
go ahead, Tanisha.
I have, with the unsuspected victim, and he was intrigued. So it kind of went well. He just
a racial slur was used?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think I don't even want to say it on here, but yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of left. For him, it was kind of left.
Went a little left. But he was intrigued by it.
But he was intrigued.
That is interesting.
Because he knows I could talk my junk. So.
Right. Have anyone ever gone too far with you? Like you don't surpass your match. Like, wait a minute, now you're going too far, player.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I can't say no, I don't think so.
Okay. Jacques, how about you? This fool.
And somebody please tell Jacques to pay attention, please.
You know he always doing about 5 things at one time.
I know.
You know he over in what you call that place? Oregon. You know he does the stuff with the professional athletes, the professional track runners. So they gotta shut up. Oh. So they
I'll mute myself.
So he with the track athletes, the professional track athletes. He's doing his sports management stuff, sports agency stuff. Yeah. You remember that one time we was having one time last season, he had to go leave and go do a whole meeting and we thought he was lying. Cause he just dipped out and we thought, oh, this is what we call booty call, business meeting. And he had that. You know, when I was looking up the dirty talk versus pillow talk, just some differences I came across. Dirty talk, used before or during sex. Pillow talk doesn't need to be sexual. Dirty talk can be superficial. Pillow talk is more profound and vulnerable. Dirty talk, no long-term effects. Pillow talk, long-term benefits. Dirty talk requires consent. Pillow talk doesn't need permission. What do you think about that, Tanisha?
I think pillow talk does need permission because what about if that person doesn't want you to unload on them?
Right.
Sometimes we really have to ask people permission because you may not know what someone is going through or, there might be a lot on their plate.
Yeah.
So I think you should ask.
Because could you imagine you think you just finna have a regular vulnerable moment and you said something important and you don't know where that person had, what kind of day they're having, and now you done went to a whole emotional direction because it done triggered something that they're going through.
I agree.
Dirty talk, intense. Pillow talk, comfortable and relaxing. Dirty talk often includes role play. Pillow talk, about being yourself. So we were just talking about difference between dirty talk and pillow talk.
Dirty talk means I'm talking that shit to you. I'm trying to get your drawers. I'm trying to eat your pussy.
Oh Jesus!
I'm trying to set the tone.
And ass.
I'm trying to get you right. And that too.
Hey, Trent gotta call that booty, eat a booty game.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you, I'm probably my lady, so I'm gonna do everything she wants me to do, cause that should be wet.
Would you use toys as well?
Huh?
Would you use any kind of toys if she wanted
Honestly,
to?
Would be
of course. Whatever she want me to do. Listen, I'm big on toys. I like toys. I think there needs to be some excitement in the bed. I feel like just fucking every day, she ain't gonna do it. I feel like if you want to get some toys, I got this girl that's in little vibrating penny shit. I was fucking with her.
And you have the remote control, and she got it in her bed.
She has dildos and shit.
I would honestly be afraid of Jacques.
I got a girl of Rose. Yeah,
you gotta be very mindful.
and I had that shit with her one time. I went in the shop playing with that shit. And when at the end of that shit, it was a wrap. She was wet as fuck.
So where do I buy these vibrating panties?
The sex store.
The sex store.
I can't just buy it off
And
of
hey,
Amazon.
I mean, you
do that
can,
shit,
but
It'll be a
I'm
little
gonna
weird.
I'm gonna tell you this, right? I'm gonna help you out. Right? I'm gonna give you a tip, right? What you gonna do is, right, wear that shit to dinner or somewhere publicly and then give it to your boyfriend.
No, for real.
By the time you get home, you're gonna wanna fuck.
Yeah, because while y'all out and about, he's using the remote control.
Yeah, he has control.
And you're pissed because you want that shit right now. And the girls when they fuck that shit, go to the car.
Then there's different vibrations, so it's not like it's the same vibration that you're getting. It's different.
Absolutely.
I'm at the table like, and she fucking falling and melting into the damn floor under the table.
Oh my gosh, Jacques is just so explicit.
Jacques, have you ever had a moment where dirty talk for you went too far? Like she just went, wait a minute, now what the hell you just said?
Yeah, I had a girl try to like, oh, let me eat your ass. I said, nah, you wild. I said, I eat your ass. You can't eat my ass. I'm sorry.
So
I ain't eating nobody. I ain't eating that damn nigga booty. Everybody finna eat no damn booty.
So did it ruin the mood, or was y'all able to rebound and keep going?
I said, relax. Just relax.
He don't even know what the hell he said.
I said,
that's
relax.
fucking nasty.
Oh my god.
What's my line name? You know, my girl was like, what the fuck?
Bitch, I eat your booty. Like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? You eat booty for a living? Like,
no, but you know that's a thing. That's been a big thing now. Like a lot of people are openly talking about how they like
it. Ain't Jacques' thing.
Y'all be
it ain't
surprised.
Tip's thing.
Actually, like to get their ass ate.
Yeah, like Trick Daddy was on. I died laughing.
As
Trick Daddy was on. I can't remember if it was Drink Champs with Noriega or Breakfast Club, but you know Trick Daddy has always openly talked about it was Drink Champs. I'm gonna see the link. I died laughing, but he openly talked about how he's a part of Eat a Booty Gang. He's always talking about that bull crap. And so Noriega asked him about receiving it. Mm-hmm. And he, of course, you know, he said, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But what threw me for a loop, like, you know, Trick at the, you know, we all from South Florida, you know, so Trick at the hood of ghetto as hell. They Noriega literally asked him, so wait a minute, but he was joking. He said, so wait a minute, you been having your legs in the air and everything? And I swear to God, Trick Daddy said, yeah, it depends.
It's a no.
Now,
I'm telling y'all will be surprised the niggas that get the booty ate. Yeah, alright.
What does that even fucking do?
The same thing eating pussy do for you.
I know it feel good for me, so I can't say what it feel for a man, but I know what it do for
Hello.
I don't know. A nigga eat my booty. I mean, that's just me. Like, I feel like I'm gonna accidentally fart in your fucking mouth, or you know, let one loose, or.
But when you're in the heat of the moment, and he already down there eating the box, and let's say he's doing a good job, and he happened to slip a few centimeters further. I mean, what's the difference? You gonna stop him, because it's gonna tickle, it's gonna feel good.
No,
You ain't have your ass ate the right way. That's why you said
that part.
I think that's what it is. Because my thing is, I'll fuck around and fart in your damn face and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Take a few shots and tell your man to try.
I ain't gonna feel nothing then.
No, yes you will. It'll be a little liquid courage. Be like, just shut up and bend over.
I might be a different breed. I must ain't experienced.
I mean, there are some men and women who don't like it. There are absolutely some men who, but baby, there's a lot of them that love it.
Mm-hmm.
They're tooted and booted in a minute.
Oh, nice.
Now listen. So, stepping away from pillow talk and dirty talk for a moment, there was something that was brought to my attention the other day, and I've heard different people have conversation about it online. This notion of a high value man and a high value woman. For the ladies, we will start with you, Tanisha. What are traits that to you a man possesses that makes him high value?
Communication. Communication is key. Being able to basically whatever he says, like he stands on it. He goes for what he believes in. You know, trustworthy. He has to be family oriented for me, and definitely needs to be cultured.
Absolutely.
And be able to be in, different rooms and different mixes of people and blend very well.
Right. Tiffany, how about you? What are some qualities for you will make a high value man?
But she kind of pretty much covered it. For me, it's honesty. Mm-hmm. Communication is definitely the main one, but honesty is like my main thing. I can't stand a liar. I can't stand a person that's not gonna say what they really gonna do and then don't do it and lie about it, or lie about they say they doing something and they you know what I'm saying? To me, it's the honesty thing for me.
Okay. Jacques, what are some qualities that you feel make a woman high value?
Honesty, being able to, appreciate the small things. One thing I hear about culture today is because social media, everybody like they gotta have Gucci, Louis, Prada, but I like a woman who appreciates like the small things, like just like little things, like the small thing, like people are, oh my God, no, like the small thing, because you're gonna get the big things, but like here's something small I'm doing right now, and show me that you appreciate that. I can't always buy you big things, I might have, but like appreciate, because at the end of the day, we're not about to be materialistic all the way. So appreciation, honesty, and communication. That's what you mean.
Okay.
Appreciate me and what I'm doing for you. I'm gonna take care of you. You're my queen, but
right.
Show me that you appreciate me.
Now, in regards to those reasons that you just gave, Jacques, would any of these things I'm about to name negatively affect her value, in your opinion? Amount of kids, amount of sexual partners she's had, or criminal record? Would any of those negatively affect what you just said?
I wouldn't say no. Amount of kids, yes, because I don't want to have people with 4 or 5 kids come into relation. No, 1 or 2 or 1. One is fine. 1 is enough. And with criminal, I'll be a hypocrite because I do have a background. When I was young, I did get arrested twice. So we're fucking out of just the next person for making them mistake. We fucking human. Shit. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. What was the last one?
Amount of sexual partners.
I don't give a fuck. That's your past. That's what I care for. If you want to go fucking suck everybody up the Shadowy Weaver and fucking make it for, I don't give a fuck. I'm here now. Like, I don't care. Like, at the end of the day, what you do before me, what you do before me. The kids part, that's not a deal breaker, but there's a limit, If you have 1 child, okay, I could say that. But 5, 6, nah, I ain't playing. But no, I don't give a fuck about no charges. I'll be a hypocrite. We all got past. We all human. I think we've all been young. We all done shit. I was a slut in college. I'm still a low key. I'm a halfway slut now. I'm just calming down.
Fucking in the roles and stuff.
Honest, I'm calming down and shit. I did dumb shit, yeah. But at the end of the day, like what we did yesterday is yesterday. I'm talking about we meeting today. What I did this morning is this morning. I'm meeting you right now. I'm meeting you this moment. So at the end of the day, I don't want to care fuck about who you fuck at this morning if I'm meeting you right now. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my business.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care the fuck. That shit doing me.
That's good. Tiffany, how about you? Amount of kids he has, amount of sexual partners, criminal record.
Yeah, I'm about to hop on my phone. I'm gonna hit down. So
okay. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna have to talk on the criminal record. It all depends on what he went to jail for. Because if you went to jail for some pedophile type shit, I can't be with you.
Okay.
If you went to jail for rape, I can't be with you. That's stuff that you can't surpass that. I can't see through that. I just recently, my god sister told me about her tax man being arrested for over 90 counts of child pornography. Shit like that. Wow. I can't get jiggy with that shit. Right. Kids, you're not gonna meet not one person in today's society that don't have a child. So that's something that you have to just either you're gonna accept it, deal with it, or don't deal with it. It's what you put up with.
Right.
Sexual partners. I mean, like Jacques said, the past is the past. But if you currently fucking 5 or 6 damn girls, I can't fuck with you. Cause bitch, I'm not trying to catch AIDS, HIV, STDs. I like my vagina to stay clean. So
yeah.
How about you, Tanisha?
I agree. It does depend on what you went to jail for. Like if it's rape and all that kind of stuff, like child, But the amount of kids you have, I mean, I don't want you to have a whole football team because I don't have any. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I don't want you to be careless out here where I feel like you would just fuck anything and getting anything pregnant. Like I ain't rocking with that either.
Absolutely.
Your sexual partners, I don't care about that. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm with you now.
Okay. So I came across this site called The Power Moves, and they listed qualities that they felt make a man high power or high value, and qualities that make a woman high value. I want to read the ones they listed about women and get your perspective. I found some of them quite interesting. And when I looked at the list of the qualities they have for men versus women, you can definitely tell some double standards. I can say that the list for men was 10 and for the women it was 12. So for the women, she is feminine. She takes care of her appearance, takes care of her health, cares about people. She is emotionally stable. She has a good command of the English. Lord, I can't talk. She has a good command of the English language. She radiates positivity and lifts people up. She is socially skilled. She plays little games, knows when to set boundaries. She is emotionally intelligent, and she has a growth mindset and doesn't take things personally. Anything about that list you agree, disagree, stands out to you, Tanisha?
The emotional, what was the third one, I think?
She's emotionally stable.
Yeah, that insinuates that women can't tend
Be
to their
emotional.
yeah, like we're emotional. I don't like that.
Like y'all
When I
always gotta be
feel like-
super women.
Right, when I feel like the list literally should be the fucking same, excuse my French, but the only thing that should be different is, I guess, being feminine, being masculine. But as a man, as a woman, we have masculine and feminine energy, and as a man, you have masculine and feminine energy. So it should really be the same.
Okay. I thought it was quite interesting when it says she has a good command of the English language.
Yeah, that's
So I want to read what they said about that one because, I mean, what? She need to be able to have good diction, a good vocabulary. Like, what do you mean by that? So this is what they said. Language highly correlates with intelligence, but it goes beyond communication skills and intelligence. It shows that she has read and taken care of her education. And with English being the current main language of the world, a great command of the language shows an openness to communicate with the world and a drive to make herself heard in that world. Does it clarify or give you better understanding of why they said that? Because I'm still just like, okay, you want her to be smart and be able to talk right.
so basically you want a perfect
They
individual,
don't get it.
no flaws, who is just prim and proper and cookie cutter boring.
Right. How about you? Yeah, how about you, Tiffany?
I agree because I still like the English language. She got to have vocabulary. What if she doesn't know big words? Like, what if she doesn't talk like proper or whatever the case is? Like, what is that? I don't know.
And just because she didn't, and it also mentioned education. Just because college ain't for everybody.
It's not.
And I know some people who didn't go to college and highly educated, highly successful. So I guess in a way that one is quite subjective.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I agree.
So then they had 10 qualities for the men, and I'm curious to know what you guys think about this one. He is emotionally intelligent. He has purpose. He takes care of himself. He has high self-esteem. He generates his own self-esteem. He is assertive. He knows power dynamics. He is honest, to his own value system. He has growth mindset, and he takes responsibility. What do you think about that, Tanisha?
I feel like they washed down the women and uplifted the men's qualities, and I don't like that. I feel like, but yet again, those same qualities are in women.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So why isn't the list basically a high quality individual? Mm-hmm. It shouldn't matter whether you're a woman or a man. You're just a high quality individual who brings something to the table.
Right. Because some of the things that stood out to me was, for the women, it says know when to set boundaries. Why aren't men required to do the same thing? I feel like that's sometimes where we...
But they can understand a power dynamic and we can't.
Right. And then when it says he has high self-esteem, but then also says he generates his own self-esteem. Women can generate their own self-esteem as well, and it don't have to be contingent on them being with a man.
Thank you.
Let me see what else stood out to me. They did have growth mindset for both. I think that, like you said, they washed down the women and uplifted the men because it says he is assertive. Mm-hmm. But she needs to know boundaries, as in she needs to know her place.
Right.
What do you feel when it comes to like those types of roles and that double standardness? What is your perspective on that? Because I'm sure, just the little time I've known you, very opinionated, very intelligent, very self-assured. A dude can't come your way half-stepping. So what is your views on stuff like that?
I don't fit that. I don't fit that. The women that I've been raised around, they're strong, they're willed, they're independent, even though they have their husbands or, their significant others there, or maybe they don't have anyone there. Right. They're still able to take care of their stuff and their spouse makes them feel like an equal and not downgrade them because they may not, make the same income as their spouse, but they're still equally bringing to the table. It just depends on what they're doing. Everyone has, a role, I guess, in a relationship, or what you do, or, we both may do the same things. We both may cook, clean, and do different things like that. Mm-hmm. So it all depends on, what you guys choose to do in that relationship and who does what. But I don't want to be in a relationship where I feel like my spouse is downplaying me because I'm a woman. No, my opinion is just as important as yours.
Absolutely. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that, Tiffany?
It's so funny that you said that, because I just did an assignment, because I'm back in school.
Right.
And it showed a advertisement. And I had to pretty much tell how I felt about the advertisement, and it was for like cooking coal that you grill with.
Okay.
And the woman was about to light the grill, and either her husband or her boyfriend or whoever he was to her, ran up to her to stop her from lighting up the grill. And he said, "No, I got it. It's a certain technique you have to do to light the grill." And he said, "Well, how would you feel if I go in the kitchen and make a salad?" So I felt like, okay, we're still living in the right. You get what I'm saying? And then all he did was literally flick the box and just lit the grill. I said, he did all of that for what? To
like
show
that you could show me the technique.
Right. Exactly. Like saying like she couldn't do it because she was a female. How would she feel if he went into the kitchen and started making a salad? What do you mean? Men can make a salad too. So Absolutely. It's like the gender is like gender roles. Like that's the word. I mean, some people really do believe in that.
Absolutely.
You with me, you definitely gonna be cooking, because at the end of the day, these are skills that you're supposed to already have.
Everybody's supposed to have.
Like, you should know how to do your own laundry. You should know how to prepare a basic dinner meal to get you through the week. Like, even if you're not the best cook and I come in, you're going to learn from me.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I have a friend right now. I have a friend right now. She just got out of an abusive relationship, and she's very happy. I've never seen her this happy before. And the dude that she with, cooks for her.
Mm.
Full-fledged meals. I'm talking about, you would have thought that she was like at a gourmet restaurant. That's how he cooking for her.
Right.
So it's like, I don't know if the world is still in that gender role mindset.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I don't want to be in a relationship either where it's like, oh, I'm only doing woman's work and you're only doing man's work. It don't work like that. It's not going to work like that.
Right. And I definitely think it depends on, you have whatever your dynamic is that you want in a relationship that's going to work for you. You need to make sure that you get in a relationship with someone who's aligned with that, not forcing those values and dynamics on them. Because, you know, you have some women that, listen, they were taught to be that more submissive, domestic type of traditional role, whereas some women, you're raised to be equal and have a voice and have that voice heard and have that voice carry weight. You know, I grew up in a family where, you know, if it's my grandparents, and I never saw gender roles necessarily. Like, for example, yeah, my granddaddy will, you know, cut the grass and do all that kind of crap. But if my grandmother felt like the yard needed certain things tended to, she didn't wait around for him to come home, wait for him to do it. My grandma would really go out there with that lawnmower and cut that grass, get up in them trees and trim and do whatever. And maybe, you know, it could be possible because she grew up in Alabama and she grew up in a time where you had to be out in the fields working to provide. But she also built an amazing life for her family on her back. You know, just what she was able to accomplish financially and just the foundation she set. And, you know, she can cook, she can clean, she can go out there in the yard. And what I love is that she always raised me to be the same way. It's not like this is for men, this is for women. You should be able to do all of this. Because God forbid your ass is lonely and got nobody, how you gonna be able to provide for yourself? Learn how to cook for yourself, learn how to go out there in the yard. And I've always liked the equal aspect of it. I've never been a fan of double standards. I've never been a fan of this is women work, this is men work. But I think it is very important to make sure that whatever works for you, you find somebody that is aligned with that. Because I hate when a lot of times men have these views of what they want a wife to be or what they want that woman's role to be in their life or in their relationship. And it's as if all women should be like that. And if not, something's wrong with you.
They're delusional.
Yeah.
They're delusional. You don't even know how the vagina works, yet you want the perfect wife. You're delusional. You don't even want to know who that person, like the true essence of who that person is. You're just worried about something that fits your narrative. Mm-hmm. And then you want to mold that person into whatever you want them to be. No.
And I think a lot of times we as men, well, not me, but we as men, like you said, they so quick to want to mold that woman into what they feel like she could be. But if tables were turned, they're not going to let you mold them into nothing.
No. Women can dish out more than men can. And we can take more than men can.
I agree. Especially because, like, I know one thing we talked about in previous conversations with cheating. A man can cheat 1,000 times and expect y'all to forgive him and stay with him every time. But if y'all cheat one time, y'all whores, y'all are horrible. The relationship can't work. So you can't forgive her for the one time, but she don't forgive you for the 1,000 times you cheated. They just can't.
So you're really not gonna forgive me?
Right.
You're not gonna forgive me? Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead to the streets then.
What is one double, you still say not for the streets. What is one double standard that really boils your blood?
Cheating and having men being able to have babies. I commend the men who their spouse or the woman that they talk to may have an outside child and you still tend to that child, and you and the daddy be in strong group chats about what y'all gonna do with the kids on the weekend. I commend y'all because men expect women just to automatically be with it. No, y'all need to automatically be with it too.
Hello. Now, what do you think about a situation where a man and woman are together, she cheats and gets pregnant?
That's what I'm saying.
Is he obligated? Do you think it diminishes him as a man if he chooses not to stay and help raise somebody else's child?
We do it all the time. And sometimes it's more than one baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes it's literally a whole family.
A whole family on the side.
But I'm still supposed to rock with you to the end and then have that, just to say that I'm the one.
Right.
Like, oh, he picked me. Even though he did all this, he picked me and I stayed and he picked me.
Right. But if he chooses not to stay, all the women do it all the time. If a man chooses not to stay, do you think that diminishes him, his qualities or value as a man, if he chooses not to stay? And help raise
the toughing gets tough, you leave. But yet again, had the roles would have been reversed, you would expect me to be there with you, help you with the baby, do all that kind of stuff, begging for my forgiveness.
That's true.
Probably trying to get me pregnant, like no.
Get you pregnant to get you to stay.
Yeah, some men do that. They play little games like that.
You know, we know somebody who, we'll talk about that offline. Yeah. Outside kids, and then you 95% out the fucking door, and they get you knocked up and lured you right back in. Ooh, have mercy, Jesus.
Well, that's it for the zone today. We are officially shutting it down. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And until next time, remember this. Before you fall asleep every day, say something positive to yourself.